Hello，我是鸡毛，好久不见。今天继续来玩那个地狱之刃，那我们就直接开始吧。好，真的超想继续玩。我假日因为有点事情，所以就没有继续。那我们就直接开始。然后直接跳下来。OK， 要拿到这把剑，走吧。干嘛
I'm here to help you. Senua.
我还是叫我。
We're back. We found her. We found you. We thought we lost her. Where have you been? Here she is. Don't worry. So we're here to help you. You don't have to do this on your own anymore. You need us. We were worried. We're here to help you. You need us. So worried. Silence is lonely. We didn't know where you'd gone. We're here to help you. Don't worry. You can trust us. Trust us. Senua, it's us. We won't leave you. Hello. Don't leave us. We're here to stay. She needs us. She needs us. She needs our help. She always does. We found her. We found her. We found you. Here she is. We're back. Don't worry, Senua. We'll look after you. Don't worry, We'll make sure you're safe. She's safe now. You're always safe with us. She has us. You've done so well, Senua. You've come so far. Listen, Senua. Listen. You've done so well. Listen to us. We talk to you. Listen, Senua. We'll help you. We're here to help you. We'll help you. Go in. Into the mountain. Can you see it? Shall we tell her where to go? It's not far. Go on. Look up. Just up there. Listen to us.
Hi.
Shall we tell her where to go?
To how?
Does she know which way to look? Does she know her way into the mountain? She's a good girl, isn't she? Look up. So clever. Did you miss us? Oh, she did. She did. Are you glad we're back?
脑中的声音真的碎碎念，好激动。
Go up. Go up. Go
Okay,
up
okay,
into
go
the
up,
mountain.
go up. 不要这么激动啊！
There's a door. You can do it. You can see it. Come on, Senua. Go away.
No.
I'm not listening.
讲话。是 进门啦！这个前进黑尔海姆。哦，这也太暗了，吓死！ Into the mountain.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less.
Sigmund.
Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it. And from the evil in his heart, he turned into a dark creature. A dragon.
哦，所以该不会要打龙的啦？感觉很刺激哦。 是啊。
You're moving towards your death.
看，2选1选错。干嘛？什么怪声音？什么鬼？出号。 还有，感觉掉断了。这声音太恶心了。
Behind the door. What is it?
She can feel it.
No.
Don't open the door.
No, go in. Don't
Turn
open
back.
What's in there?
A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink. What are you afraid of, Senua? How will you save Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it! The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here. Don't be fooled. The beast is still here. No, it's a trick.
She knows that. Does she? What is that voice?
Mother, do you hear that?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua. It's so loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
I just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away, and he only hurts me to silence them. But he's gone now.
But they always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead.
No,
They want me with them.
stop!
That's why they crawl through the walls.
Don't listen
Do you
to them.
see them? Do you see their faces? He's coming! Senua! Help me! Help! Get me out of here! Don't go!
She's disappeared again. She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
She can't remember when it started. Or when her mother lost her smile. Her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see.
This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt the cold chill of fear.
My gosh.
I don't talk much about her father.
Oh no.
Zinbel.
Oh no.
I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
The beast has been here. Everywhere. Must be through here.
关了，进去。
Keep going. She'll have to go under. She can't. She has to. She can't. The torch will go out. She can do it. She can't do it. No. The light's gone out. Run! Get through it as quick as you can. The panic is here. What's that?
全走，等一下又会遇到怪，对不对？
You have to rescue
Shit.
Next light. So quick, run. Look, fire. The light. She won't make it. She will. She has to.
出去了，不过，因为这里有一个符文，但我没有看到，应该是要拿火把。怎么又回来了？
There's the torch. Take it. It'll keep you safe. You can see how she can find the room. She can find it. The light. You can see it. Where is it? Now you're free to search. Now you can see it's here. The light will keep you safe. The light will guide you.
说这里有一个这个图案，刚刚有没有画的？压力山大。干嘛？不要激动！激动问题了。等一下，这地方。
Can you see them? Where are they?
没有啊。
She can't see them. She doesn't know. Your torch. Look. Use your eyes. Where is it? What are you waiting for? What? Wait. Keep doing it forward.
Shut the fuck off! Oh my gosh！ 我瞎了是不是？是我瞎了是不是？怎么看不到？
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon if Rain would forge a strong sword for him. Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces, and so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir.
Hidden in plain sight.
Straight.
You have it. Keep going. Where's the next? Don't want to fight. Why are you doing these pointless rules? Time. These symbols are pointless. What? They're meaningless. Your mother's here. What if you collect them and there's nothing behind the door? Save Dillian. This is just another trial. Just another trick. Just to distract her from her real mission. You think you know, but you don't. Your mother is dead. Is dead.
可是这边就只有一个，好像没有东西。该是只有这个。对吧？ 想去把那门打开。快要下去了。
The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all.
晚上好，
Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and every man would want to be wealthy until that day. And he takes the treasure.
声音很震。是啊，另外一个嘞。这还没有。这没有。 这 接着过去。看来这边应该可以走。好吧。
The light won't save her. She can sense it.
Oh my gosh.
Go anywhere without your light. Take the torch and move. What's she doing? She's lighting the torch. It's not gonna help her.
因为我之前的那个上一集的那个去重新打造剑，那把剑已经坏了。后面是奥丁的Part 2的时候，奥丁的试炼，好恐怖！刚刚是从这里下来的吧？没有吗？是这里吗？还是这里？这里没错，这还好，是不是全部都弄完？好奇怪，还是他从上面看。
She has it. She did it. She's done it. Well done.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night, the faces in the dark, coming through the walls. She once thought everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark. by the time she realized that only she could see them. Her father, Zinbel, could see the monster in her.
最后一个是什么？ So close. Where? 没有呢，在这，会在哪里？最后一边，这不能丢。代表我们来过了，后面还有什么样可以点的？哎，有没有要开门？等我而已。哎，我觉得应该这边要有一个门可以进来，从这边出来。好，所以我们要找一下这个下去的地方。这个直接下去。哦，又是这个地方。果然，黑暗是人类最大的恐惧。又来了。 这不是来过了吗？这里来过了，顺了，来过了照样走，我们不能害怕。我记得来过了，但是有可能是很类似的地图。 对啊，这里来过了，一模一样的地方。不可能这里还有一个吧？还是其实有别条路？我没走过。看过。 没有别的路了，所以的确是走过了，我们忘记了，所以现在回去。这就刚刚那个下去的地方，对不对？对，没错，就是这。哎，我可以上，你看我可以上去，可以看到我上去。居然可以上去。
No, it's not. It's gonna run out soon. She hasn't got much time. It's gonna burn out. She's too slow.
要熄灭是不是啊？
The darkness will come again.
吓我！就这里有一个，但是没有其他火把了，是不是？
You have all the rooms.
Do you feel it? The beast is crawling into your mind, searching for weakness. It found your mother and used her to trap you in here.
Did you see her die? I don't remember. I was only 5. They told me she escaped the darkness, that she's with the gods. But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
Have to go through.
穿过，走吧。
She can get her mother out. Our mother doesn't.
It's a trap. The beast is coming.
我靠，那什么东西？
What have you done?
No! No!
You've lost him. It's over.
The darkness is back.
Lost him. You've lost him. Get it out. Get to the light.
Without his head, you will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed. Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father Zindo while you pined for Dillion. Do you remember that darkness, Senua? The beast is bringing it back.
老公，对，算跑了。你要这么说，的确，
Mother, why did you leave me? This darkness, it's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Dillion. I won't give up. I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to find Dillion.
OK。 下去找老公，跳下去就好了。我都跳下去，我那怪物我根本没看到他是什么，都不知道，赶快跑、哦！那怪物的样子我没看到长什么样子。下得去吗？好高哦！天！
The beast is down there.
She knows the beast is down there.
这已经没地方下去了，应该是要从刚刚那看。走吧。
She needs to find it. She needs to find it. She's lost it and she has to find it. The torch alight.
Where is she? Keep your eyes up. You're never going to find it. Are you even going the right way? How do you know?
Shut the fuck up. Boom. 这个标志。走吧。应该行。那还好。不管怎么样，我们先找标志就是对的。对，过去。哦 ，OK。
It's nearly over. She will die.
You'll die!
Oh, gosh.
Defend yourself.
Oh my gosh. What?
The mirror.
The mirror focus.
那是对他们重看。
Not gonna make focus. Now, focus.
Behind you.
It's not over. Do it.
Focus. Focus.
Ended it.
Behind you. Behind you.
Oh shit.
Quickly get up. They're coming. She can still do it.
She's hurt. She won't see it.
Can't do it.
靠！停啊！应该不会走这个，走那边。这里，他们说哦，这里是可以拼凑的对，我怎么觉得要去楼下？这边开启之后，影子是不是？这影子变好了没有？盾，后来发现盾它是要用冲刺砍才可以把它的防御姿态打掉。然后那个双刀的那个，比较建议是反击它。有。这里光线太阴森，太灰暗了吧？打得毛骨悚然。知道这一段是谁，就是要硬要来一段这样子，跑步的。
He was trying to save her from the darkness.
Zinbo was right. Zinbel was trying to save her from the darkness. But she wouldn't listen. Stupid.
有没有遇到动物？没有都是人，都是怪。
Weak. She should have known.
笑屁哦！
Why doesn't she learn before she learns? She doesn't understand.
差点跌倒，差点要踩跌倒。
And it will take it.
又是这个。
Never give it back. She can search and search, but she will never find it. She's let the darkness in. It's the end.
The darkness will take her like it took her mother.
She can't resist. Pointless even trying to retrieve it.
又传到。是不是有怪？
She's got to go deeper to find the head. Deeper towards the darkness.
The beast is there. The beast is luring her deeper into the darkness. Down.
The beast has the head.
She's got the head. She will be trapped.
有点大的
The
地
beast has the head.
图，空间有点大，是不是又要打怪？
Once she gets
为什么
down
设计
there, she'll
这么宽敞？
It's luring her down.
The darkness will take her like it took her mother.
The beast.
Though Sigurd kills the dragon, Rayan wants to keep Fafnir's gold all for himself. Rayan also wants the strength and wisdom of the dragon, so he drinks its blood and asks Sigurd to roast Fafnir's heart for him. Sigurd does so, but when he touches the roasted heart to see if it is done, he burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment, he understands the language of birds and hears them talk nearby.
进去用这个好了。
The darkness. And she'll die.
就有一个了。哎，不对，墙上。墙上。哦，这个也要点燃，它这个才会亮，然后就会在这边跑出一个这个标志，也要穿过这边。那我们先去看看，这里有什么东西？很晒的地方，这里呢？
What's she doing? She's lighting the cake. She's making light. She's making a fire.
这里
She's
过
got
去
light on the other side.
这是回来的地方。
She'll be safe. What's
所以还是要穿过那个，还是要穿过那个瀑布，干，洗白呀！果然只有唯一解，没有第二条路。等下开始，这样子，准备好了吗？准备好了吗？但是我过去之后要去哪里找火啊？
It's light on the other side. She can go free. She can go free.
是往右边跑，应该是往右边跑。
There's light on the other
什么？
side. She can go. Where is she going? Faster, faster, keep going. Keep going. You have to do it. Force it. Get up. Get up. What are you doing?
好想过来就先点燃呢，不然的话，跟着狙的。好想我现在这边点火。
Stop. Stop. Keep going. Don't let in the memories. Follow you.
不然就狙了，可能就要白 Q 死去。我神预测我靠，感觉他这边就是想让你先死一次。 应该下去看到。哦，阴错阳差的找到最正确的解，这个进去，这里进不去。没点哦，不晓得哎，因为其实没点的话，就是可能就是你要重回去。 还是这里原本就有点火了，我有点忘记了。如果这里原本就有点火，其实就没差，可能根本就没差。只是，也许是本来就有火了啦。我其实有点忘记了，但是我来过一次，我刚刚有火把，不管那边有没有火，我都会先点起来，就一种确保，就一种安心感。会不会太准了？我操！走吧。
Dillian. She can't help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
Sigurd should eat the heart himself. Rian wants Fafnir's gold. Sigurd should kill Rian before Rian kills him. Sigurd should find Brynhild the Valkyrie, who sleeps an enchanted sleep. Sigurd heeds the bird's advice. He kills Rian, eats Fafnir's roasted heart, and takes Fafnir's treasure. And he embarks on a new quest, to ride to Hinderfell and find Brynhild, the Valkyrie.
Keep the torch up. Just need the light. Don't. It's down here. Don't breathe.
What the hell? 不会要下去吧？看一下。聊到熄灭了，我他妈的！
I'm coming.
What the fuck？ 啊，我该不会是走错边了吧 ？What the hell is that？ 现在怎样走哪了？看不出来走哪了吗？半懵。
I'm coming for you.
Follow my voice.
I'm coming.
Come back.
Just keep close your eyes. The light. There it is.
Lillian, I see you.
The beast has Dillian.
No.
What the?
You're not taking it from me.
I warned Senua. I can smell your.
No.
来吧，来战吧，我准备好了。
I am leaving with him.
You turned your back on me. That
来，
is what did
来，像样的战斗。
Fight.
OK。One move.
Remember your training. She's injured. She can see.
哎，输了，看，太难了。
Come this far.
哎呦！
I
my gosh！ 对啊，轻攻击弹道。哦，我靠！要看。喂，
Get up quick! It's not over. It's not over. Keep going.
我靠！
She's hurt. She's injured. She won't be.
终于啊 ，Tame the Beast。
People think of evil as an unnatural, invisible force, and so invoke the gods for protection. But evil can come from the hand behind the gods. A familiar hand, cold and cruel. He tried to fix her with his rituals, kept her trapped in that hole. She couldn't say which was worse.
我的天！
The darkness, or the monster that her father had become. She couldn't fight them both. And so she left, headed for the one ray of light that shone down on her. If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Dillian would still be alive.
I'm so sorry, my love.
She will save his soul, even if this time she can't save her own.
Forgive me, Senua. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore.
Shut up. Listen.
But believe this. It was my mission to make you hate. To hate the darkness with a passion so great it would focus your mind on this quest. Realize it. I feel you would let go of all this time, I wanted to protect you from the truth that would have destroyed you a long time ago. But you have conquered your darkness at every turn. You deserve to see behind the veil of darkness.
Then take me to the mountains, as deep as we can go.
I won't stand in your way.
She has to trust him.
You will not survive what is in there.
I know.
帅，老公回来了，我也不再惧怕黑暗。
Mother, I won't let the darkness trick me again. I know you're safe with the gods. I can feel Hela's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me. Secrets that even I can't see. I'm not here to fight my past. I'm here for Dillian. I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.
She must fight. She has to fight. How will she fight? She has to kill Hela. It's the only way. Now she has Odin's. She can do it. The sword. No, she can't. It's too dangerous. She's too weak. She has the sword. She is rotting. She must defeat it. She must defeat Hela. There is no way she can defeat Hela. She must. Hela is powerful. She can do it. She must. But she has to. Perhaps she can only. Hela has Dillian's soul. She must speak to her. She must fight, or she must go. Another way. There is no reason. There has to be. She can't. Turn back.
太差啦！我还剩下些0.胜利的，我可能 turn back。
You're strong enough.
好啦好啦，好像是在玩游戏这样。
Strong enough. Hela has defeated her twice. She can barely walk.
上手。
Hela gave you the rot.
Look at your arm. Look what Hela's
这
done
里
to
从
you.
双手。
This way you can't let it go now. It's the only way. You have to do it.
You have to fight on.
We know.
The final battle.
Get the soul back. It's the final task. The end is in sight.
Do you want to leave Dillian here with Hela?
Are you
大家
struggling?
在
She's
看我
struggling.
要怎么办？
Of course she can do it. Let's fight.
对啊，那个视角我不知道是 bug 还是什么，我觉得我怀疑是 bug， 因为那边照理讲不会这样乱转，很奇怪，因为应该是 bug。他应该那个视角是要帮助你，结果给你给我乱转。这里要过去，继续往上走，所以这边是奇怪，就是走故事的可能性长。开头。
The Northmen say the world will come to an end. They call this Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. First, there will be a terrible winter, 3 years long. Then, mankind will turn on itself. Brothers will fight each other to the death, and people will forget what they owe their kindred. Times will be hard. Crimes will be great. It will be an age of axes and swords. The wind will blow through abandoned halls. Wolves will walk where children played. The world will fall into ruin.
对的路吗？此路这么长对啊，我这边是要去哪里？才是真实。所以这里就是死路。哦，还有死路就对了。那也还好，我是先走死路。习惯先看到所有的，确认所有地图。没路了吗？确认。好，省得我继续探索下去，就不会遗漏东西。可是这个设计太大费周章了，此路这样转半天。转的我都晕了。 battle.
Yes, it is. This isn't just a broken bridge, is it?
该不会要从
Mother,
知道了
you showed me how to see further.
要从上面那么修好，
To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown.
全在刚刚那边地区，那不是
To lead so that others may follow,
是
or to warn so that they may avoid. That is our gift and our duty. I'm not going to look away in fear anymore.
这里没得修。这是修哪里？还是？那我们是由上往下吗？可以上去。
She can do it.
She can do.
哦，一段一段的，一段一段，
See the secrets.
所以好几段。
She's so special.
这里有没有一段？
She has the sight.
这里是不是有一段？
She can see their secrets.
没有，这里没有。后面的吧？不是。没有。看来刚刚那边不是死路，那边是要去走路，应该是要从上面那边看下来。对，这里没有。
The Northmen say the gods will fight their last battle at Ragnarok. Their watchmen will blow the horn that can be heard through the whole world, and Odin will speak with the severed head of Mimir, which gives him wings. The land of the giants will thunder with the sound of their army on the move. The gods will assemble, the dwarves will leave their stones, the frost giants will come from the east, the Midgard serpent will turn up the waves. Eagles will scream and tear at the corpses with their yellow beaks. The ship of the dead will set sail.
我们要走去，要转上去刚刚那个地方，头很痛。应该只剩那边可以走了吧？只剩这里。对，我就知道。
She did it. She did it. She did it.
后面还有啊，是不是没有办法走下去？没办法走下去。感其实走了2次这一段，我吐。 哦。
How will she do it? What will she do? How's she going to find his actual self?
酣畅淋漓的战斗。
Where does that keep the souls? How will she get it? What will Helen want in return? She must bargain. No. She can. She cannot bargain with Hela. She's not strong enough to kill Hela. What does Hela want? No one can bargain with Hela. What does Hela want? What can she give her? She could give her her own soul. No. Her soul's rotting. She won't die. Oh. It's a worthless soul.
那我想，
But it's all she has to give.
还有一段呢。
Her soul. What more could she give? A cursed soul. Of course she is, no matter what she does.
这里
She can fight her. She can fight her at Ragnarok. She's a warrior. She's coming. Hela will want to fight her.
是啊，是说
The soul
我们要
is
从那
valuable.
边这里铺好之后，从这里往上走。
Hela. She can take Dillion's soul and lay him to rest. Hela. There's an illusion. She's found a way. There's a way. She can see. She must align herself. She can do it.
哦哟，
There's the door. She
果然
aligns
如此。
herself. It's there.
啊，这里是不是出不去啊？ 那边什么地方？不晓得。走进来。
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok the gods will face a ship full of their foes, which Loki has steered to Asgard. It carries the fire giants, the wolf that will eat the sun, and all kinds of dark creatures. Surt will join them with his sword of fire. The cliffs will crash. Trolls will walk the land. Men will tread the road to hell, and the heavens will split open.
And then nothing else. Oh, 往上走，弄完之后回来，应该就要从这里出去，然后走上那座桥。 才是这样，走吧。可以往上。这里等下要打怪。嗨，花落圈，你好。 是不是要打怪了？我靠呗 ！Shit! What the fuck?
It's not over. It's not over. Do keep going. It's not over. It's not over.
We can anticipate.
fuck？ 哦呦，靠腰，好真的。
Take him down. Get him down. Behind you.
Oh shit.
Behind you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 差点被打成肉酱。解锁这个吊桥 ，perfect。OK， 咱们正好上面可以走，往上走。Hello， 好。有一个那个说故事机器。最后一个 ，last one.
The Northmen say that each god will do battle at Ragnarok. Odin will fight the monstrous wolf and be killed, but his son will avenge him and plunge his sword into the heart of the beast. Freyr will face Surt, but he had put his sword away for love, and without it, he cannot defend himself against the flames. Thor will smite the Midgard serpent to no avail. The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, steam will shoot up, flames will play against the sky, the heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and the people everywhere. Senua, prepare yourself for Ragnarok.
Okay.
For it is nigh.
I'm ready. Let's go. 走吧。桥都盖好了，通过措施把桥盖好。这里出去。OK， 走吧，走上最终这道桥，跟迎来最终 BOSS。可后面的门为什么走不了？最后离开的时候要走。打完这个 BOSS 之后，应该最终结局会走过来这道门。走吧。 可以转身。啊靠！喂，这样
fellows.
Holy shit.
Hela. Do you hear? The path to Hela. I can sense her.
What the fuck? 这太多字了吧
She's getting closer to Hela. She's going to die. I'm scared. Wait. What happens when she dies? What happens to me when she dies? You die too. Wait. What? What happens when she dies? What happens to us? What happens to us? We die too. Do we die too? We die too. I don't want to die.
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
I don't want to die. We don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
Senua, stop. Stand back. Stop.
Stop her.
Why is she going? Stop. Senua,
stop.
What happens to us? Stop her. Why won't she stop to die? She won't stop. Stop. Stop.
不要再 stop 不知道怎么影响结局
I don't want to die.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
I don't want to die. Please stop. 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 You'll never come back if you go there.
There is nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me, not them. They were afraid, like children scared of the dark.
So was I.
They made up monsters to fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
They made them real.
No!
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines. No. Oh, this place is not quite like that. It's as if it knows that true torment lies within. Memories you cannot defeat, cannot escape. This is her hell.
Mother! Don't be like this. Stand away, Senua! Stand away, Senua!
You see it, Senua. afraid there's fear and suffering.
I can see it.
I remember it clearly now.
She has nothing to fear anymore. The gods have saved your mother. Through my hand.
You killed her.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too. You understand, Senua?
I do understand. You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness! You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Only suffering brings salvation. It is the way of the gods.
It was all a lie. You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you! And so you killed her!
You didn't pray to the gods. You prayed to your mother. Your mother, who was too weak to fight the darkness and abandon you.
You tortured her! You killed her! You are the darkness!
Those rituals, the years of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you.
You're a liar.
The darkness is inside you and it will destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Senua. The darkness is here. You cannot wish it away. And it will watch as you draw your last dying gasp.
I won't let you kill me! Ah! your darkness. You're a liar and a murderer. And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
Look at you. Running forward and moving backwards to worry your evil past. You're making a mistake searching for Dillion. The same mistake that killed him in the first place. I'm trying to save you from yourself. You said that it is a lie. The plague of darkness, the butchering of Dillion by the Northmen. You saw it yourself.
You told everyone I was cursed. They believed you. I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Dillion's soul if the darkness is alive? How you saved him?
He's here. I know he's here. Dillion, I know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you.
哦呦，这是回去了。
Again with your lies. I know he's here. You took him from me. You have him.
Dillion is gone. Dillion is dead. Let him alone.
Behind you. Or what? What can you do to me that you haven't already?
Betrayed your own father.
Fight me.
You betrayed
Come on.
God's in search of Dillion, in search of love. Look where that's got you. Let go of the battle. Let go of redemption. Let go of Dillion. Don't let your darkness hurt anyone else.
of your battle. Behind you. You're going to die. Go, Senua. Let go. You're killing yourself. Stop. You're killing yourself. Careful, Senua.
我操！
Let go, Senua. Let go of your battle. You're going to die. Kill yourself.
操！我是要直接死掉了。干嘛是要自杀？会撑太久吧？
from religion. And I can't save Diane. Is that what you want me to believe? After all you've done to me? And to him? You're not a lie, but you're a liar! You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. But I know it. I know you have him. I'll give you my life. That's what you want, isn't it? My soul. Take it. I'll be a slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok. If you release it. I've got nothing left. No fear. No hate. No quest. Nothing. No power over me.
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, Senua. Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness. When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear. And emerge from our darkness.
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Senua. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture. Every day, a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea. Do not mourn the waves, the leaves, and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again.
Oh no. Oh. It's the rocks. The darkness is right. The darkness is right. Wait. What is it? It feels... It's different. It feels... Is it okay?
This is where my story once began.
It's different.
And so it has to end here.
It's changed.
Because I cannot see further than this.
Follow us. We have another story to tell.
My friend, go with her. This now will be your story to witness. Goodbye.
I know it's hard to tell how mixed up you feel, hoping what you need is behind every door.
因为最后面是要自杀。
I don't want you to change, 'cause everyone has hopes. You're human after all. The feelings
这部真的是很
sometimes
赞，
wishing you were someone else.
这个气氛烘托的是我觉得非常棒。
You never belong. This feeling is not sadness. This feeling is not joy. I truly understand.
这个配
Please
乐，
don't cry now.
画面 对，不过听说它有隐藏结局，就是所有的那个故事机都要找到，就会有隐藏结局。之后可能再把那个隐藏结局补完一下。二周目我觉得就比较快，因为大家都知道怎么打、怎么走，就比较快速，不会卡。那村庄也不晓得，这可能要上网看一下解析。应该是这样说，就是好像是他除了这个我也是不太清楚，但我只知道说，好像是因为他会导致精神病，是因为他爸爸，因为他妈妈跟他好像都有精神疾病，然后他爸就觉得说这个是被黑暗之类的，然后就把他妈妈烧死。对，他那个时候开始更加剧，然后反正她老公觉得这不是什么，可能只是迷信而已，在那年代就是这样。后来可能她为了要去战胜自己的黑暗，就后来发现那老公被杀了什么之类的，感觉起来是这样。我觉得可能二周末的时候去细看一下。我觉得讲了一个很深刻的，我等一下好像有一个选单里面有一个那个叫做选项还是什么之类的，就是有一个剧情解析，你们大家可以看一下。他在主选单有一个，他那个时候点进去，他说东西会剧透，所以叫我们要谨慎的点。我想先点，还是把现场剧情点完再去点。他应该不会从那边就可以看到隐藏结局，我是觉得应该可以先点，然后再去补隐藏结局。后面还有一扇门啊，没有开啊，对不对？有一扇门没有开啊。那边不知道为什么没开，还是那边本来就是出不去的。那时候我以为是要结完任务之后回头走回来，结最终结局。结果没有，直接冲上去跟海妖最后决战。海拉不是海妖，海拉，它的寓意有点深啊。跟以前莫名其妙被烧死是哪一个啊？我忘记了，好像巫师3有类似的剧情，巫师3好像也有。还有什么？对，跟莫名其妙被烧死的那个。其实有人就说，以前中古世纪的时候，女巫其实他们那时候就是一些高知识分子的女性，她们可能是比较。如果寻找更多关于精神病、精神健康障碍方面内容，请浏览这个。就是他们说，以前女巫就是比较属于一种懂一些医学、懂一些药学的女性，然后比较崇尚在荒野这样，他们会做一些药，但是因为那时候前宗教不允许他们做这么多高知识的东西，或者是觉得他们可能有一些超乎一般人的神力什么之类的。就觉得怪力乱神，就把他们都烧死、处死之类的，所以有人就在想，那以前可能是以前的女医师，就是变成女巫之类的。我们看下这个警告
：Stormy seas and lost souls.
Who is it?
She's dreamt of this before.
It's coming. Is it?
They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming?
第一次吃米海拉的时候是长这样。
And we only see what our inner eye creates for us. Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people fear seeing the world through her eyes.
Yes, she's scared.
Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is a video game about Senua, a Celtic warrior on a vision quest into Viking territory. But what sets our hero Senua apart is that she suffers from severe psychotic mental illness.
You know she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching.
The original idea for Hellblade was to create a classic hero's journey, a journey of suffering, but one where the fantasy world is not another planet or alternate universe, but a world that is constructed in Senua's mind. But to do so would mean putting psychotic mental illness at the center of the experience, a subject that is still considered taboo, and a challenge that was both terrifying and exciting in equal measure. In Hellblade, the starting point was a newly discovered Celtic goddess called Senua in Ashwell, Hertfordshire. When first discovered, her name was thought to be Senua, a name which I liked and kept. I wondered if Senua might have been a Celtic warrior like Boudica who stood up to the Romans. While the Romans had conquered all of Europe, there was a group of Celts up in the furthest reaches of the Roman Empire that could not be conquered, the Picts. And so the Romans built a wall, called Hadrian's Wall, that spans across Britain from sea to sea to keep the Pictish barbarians at bay. The Picts were known for their war paint, painted on with woad, and their matted hair clumped with lime. And so Senua would be a barbarian Pict in this image.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait!
Orkney is off the coast of Scotland and was inhabited by the Picts, steeped in history and mystery, and so I made Orkney Senua's home and set the stage for a crisis. In the late 8th century, the first Vikings landed on the Orkney Islands. The population of the Picts crashed thereafter, replaced by the Norsemen of the 9th century. Were they wiped out? We don't know for sure, but it would seem likely given the reputation of the Vikings. The Northmen's brutality is legendary. High-ranking leaders and chieftains of the tribes they conquered were often offered as sacrifice to their gods. The most brutal of these sacrifices was known as the Blood Eagle. I imagine Senua as a young female warrior who returns home from exile to find her partner, Dillian, brutally sacrificed to a Norse god by these hellish warriors from a faraway land. I imagine the horror of this moment and how it would have dragged her deep into mental torment.
No!
I came to learn that the Celts had a sophisticated and nuanced perspective on the nature of mental disorder. One term they used was Gelt. A Gelt is a man or woman who has been driven mad by a curse, battle trauma, or grief. The Gelt would take to a life in the woods in search of penance, punishment, and purgation. And so Senua became a Gelt, cursed by darkness, looking for redemption in the wilds. Another word the Celts used in reference to mental disorders was truth, meaning fool, or liar, one who utters the words of God. They tell of the mad sinner who flees battle into exile and takes on a beastly nature, growing feathers on his body. The character called Truth in Hellblade is based on a little-known person called Findan, an 8th century Irish Celt who was captured and enslaved by the Vikings, but eventually escaped to Orkney where he became a monk.
I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Upon meeting Senua, it would be his stories that fuel her quest deep into their world of gods.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end. The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, flames will play against the sky, the heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and people everywhere. Prepare yourself for Ragnarok, for it is nigh.
So the stage was set for a new adventure, a journey into the Norse underworld called Hell, a vision quest fueled by madness and myth, a fantasy that was created by Senua's own mind, and one that we would experience through her eyes.
This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
To make a game about a warrior with psychotic mental illness as its central theme was fraught with danger. Mental illness, such as psychosis, is still taboo and rarely acknowledged in a century of cinema, never mind the new medium of games. Where it does feature, it often conflates psychosis and psychopathy associated with a lack of empathy. It is unfortunate that these two words sound so similar that they are used interchangeably in media. I must admit that I didn't have to look very far to discover my own ignorance of the subject. So we reached out to Paul Fletcher, psychiatrist and professor of health neuroscience at University of Cambridge.
Psychosis is a descriptive term, and it refers to having a loss of contact with objective reality. So it's characterized by two main sets of symptoms. One of them is hallucinations, where somebody experiences perceptions when there is no actual objective thing out there to perceive.
You're already dead. Who are you?
And the other is delusions, where somebody comes to very often bizarre, unpleasant, frightening beliefs when there's no good evidence in favour of them.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there.
We reached out to Welcome, a biomedical research charity that spends billions on research and awareness programs aimed at improving health.
Mental health hasn't always been presented in the media in a way that is particularly helpful. It can be challenging to engage people with the subject matter, and there are a lot of preconceived ideas about mental health, and particularly schizophrenia and psychosis. So we hope our support allows the team to continue to collaborate with Paul Fletcher and with those who have experience of psychosis to create a game that provides a fresh perspective on the condition and allows audiences to engage with it in a way that just wouldn't be possible in any other medium.
What started out as a brief consultation convinced me that we were only scratching the surface of an immensely deep and interesting subject that could enrich and change the very nature of the game.
That's cool. Thanks so much for coming in.
Pleasure. Thanks. It was really interesting for me. I'd love to be involved. I think it's fascinating.
Our understanding of psychosis is still very much a mystery, and ways of treating it are still primitive compared to physical illness. After all, it is easy to see the pain and suffering caused by physical diseases or physical trauma. It is not so easy to see the mental suffering and trauma of severe mental illness. But what if we could find a way to see it? Games are capable of drawing you in for hours on end, playing the role of a character who is different from you, experiencing their perspective, and actively involving you in a world that functions with a different set of rules. If we were to represent Senua's psychosis, we would have to simulate voice hearing, a common attribute. But how can we simulate something we have no first-hand experience of? Professor Charles Fernyhough, a leading expert in voice hearing from Durham University, offered his help.
Hearing voices is an experience that is usually associated with severe mental illness, and crucially we know that hearing voices is a part of ordinary life for many people who don't meet the criteria for mental illness.
Yeah. Oh, that's not him in real life.
We know voices vary according to where they appear in space. Voices can appear far away in the distance, they can appear right there in your ear, they can seem to be coming from inside your head.
Based on the information Professor Fernie Ho provided, I put together a sound brief and invited some actors to the studio. We recorded the actors using a binaural microphone, which records the 3D spatial position of sound, replicating the way sound is heard by human ears. It gives you an incredible sense that the person you are listening to is right there beside you.
Can't see how she's going.
Rachel Waddingham from the Voice Collective came to our studio with 2 young voice hearers to speak to our team. We talked at length about their experiences and they listened to our tests, giving us feedback on how we could improve on it.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
It's very hard to represent what this experience is like, partly because it's such a personal, intense, emotional experience. It's testament to how Ninja Theory have been listening to what the researchers are saying, but also, crucially, listening to the experts by experience. What they've come up with is so compelling. It's by far the best representation I've heard of what these experiences are like.
Other common attributes of psychosis are visions and flashbacks. We met with Recovery College East, who work with and care for people recovering from severe mental disorders. A group of service users gave us their first-hand account of what they experience.
Sometimes when the visions or what we're seeing is too much, it becomes more difficult until eventually we practice don't see anything.
The people we spoke to, the stories they told, were fascinating, harrowing and mind-boggling. The reality of what people experienced was vivid, far exceeding what I could possibly have imagined. We went away itching to represent some of these visions and flashbacks in the game.
As we all know, my heart is so, love is so far away. Don't you know how I wanna feel deeper? I could never know how you grow, all these days are killing me. Now I see deep in me insanity does unfold. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper. As we all know, my heart is so, love is so far away. Don't you know how I wanna feel deeper? I could never know how you grow, all these days are killing me. Feel like this, read like this, I just wanna live that song. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper.
To refine our work, we continue to hold meetings with Recovery College East over the course of a year and a half, showing them what we had achieved so far and refining the in-game representations based on their feedback. With their help, flashbacks, visions and changes in perception were woven into the story and gameplay of Senua.
The students that are involved in this project are incredibly excited about being involved. They have described the experience as being important because it values their lived experience and shows that despite what we have been through, all of that experience becomes valid, that actually it's something that we should all be talking about.
The experiences described range from beautiful to frightening beyond comprehension. I heard of a girl who has to live with an angry voice screaming at her, slamming on her doors and walls 24 hours a day. I met someone who would often see hanging corpses in the room, so real that she would sometimes try to rescue them. The panic and fear that comes with such visions is entirely understandable, and it can be a living horror for some.
Worthless, weak, pathetic. Go on, feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
I was urged by one fellow that we should not shy away from showing this horror, and so I was perpetually torn in making Hellblade. Had we gone too far with our representations or not far enough?
Broken and lost, just like your sword.
Come on. There.
In some ways, voice hearing and visions were the low-hanging fruit, so to speak. There's another aspect of psychosis that is much harder to explain, but one that I think video games are uniquely able to represent, which are often called delusions.
People begin to see patterns in the world. They begin to link things that most people wouldn't link. Most of the things that we might think would be coincidence or, not worth commenting on. Nevertheless, that might have a particular salience or importance for them.
One individual described how everyday words, sounds, colours and objects were steeped in meaning to him, forming a strange and sinister puzzle that he was determined to solve but could not quite get to the bottom of.
It's not just brain dysfunction. It's not like the system shut down. It's actually an incredibly creative process. The person creates a world populated with voices and phantasms and terrors, and they're completely immersed in it. They believe in it.
We often invite people into the studio to play the game. In one of our playtests, they played through much of the game, making associations between runes, secret messages, and the threat of darkness that stalked them. There are many things that happen in the world of Hellblade that make perfect sense within the context of Senua's mind. The dark rot that's killing her slowly from within, the secret runes of the gods that block her path to Helheim, and strange associations that exist in the game to confuse you. To complete Senua's quest, you have to internalize and accept the logic and meaning behind these things to progress. Afterwards they said that they didn't see much evidence of mental illness in the game. People with delusions of all sorts would argue the same thing, that they are not aware of their experience being abnormal in any way.
I need this sword. It's important.
Representing perception changes and thinking patterns within Hellblade gives us a set of symptoms common in psychosis. But people with lived experience were keen to emphasize another point, that it is wrong to define a person by their symptoms. Quite often, the illness comes not from the symptoms, but from the stigma, isolation and mistreatment that comes about from the rest of society.
They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
I needed someone to portray Senua, someone who could believably internalize her suffering. Melina Jurgens, our video editor, had been a stand-in for Senua over a few months while we perfected our motion capture techniques. Without realizing it, she had already auditioned for the role, and I knew her well enough to know that I didn't have to teach her to act, but to relive her own internal pain. As often is the case, those who have suffered mental anguish are never far from us. My hope is that by creating a compelling and aspirational character in Senua who feels very much real, albeit in a fantasy setting, we can provide a lens into her reality, a different one to yours, and this is where storytelling comes into play. I imagined her life based on common threads in real people's lives. She was always prone to psychosis as a child. Her mother Galina also heard voices and had visions, so perhaps there was a genetic aspect. Or perhaps it was cultural, as she lived within a world without science, of gods and a superstition, as exemplified by her druid father Zimbal. Psychosis developed in her late teens to early 20s and was exacerbated by stigma and isolation at the hands of the clansmen and her father.
This darkness. It's spreading.
The trauma of seeing her lover Dillian sacrificed tips her over the edge, making her remodel her reality around a concept that connects everything: the darkness. So the question, is what Senua experiences real? Can only be answered by saying, yes, it is real. It is her reality.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Towards the end of the project, service users and professionals that had collaborated with us were invited to see the near-final game. It was a chance to see if the game had reflected their views or if it had misrepresented them.
For me, being involved in especially developing Senua's character has been really important, and being able to bring in my perspective and what I see and what I hear, and having that built into the game has been a real privilege. It's gritty and it's meaty, and there are some tough subjects in there that are being tackled with honesty. I was blown away by it today, absolutely blown away. It was just fantastic to get the opportunity to use our lived experience in a very creative way. There's nothing tokenistic about the work we've put in. It feels like we've been listened to, things have been taken on board, and I think there was a lot of realism in the game itself, and it feels very authentic.
Hellblade will give people a good experience of what it's like to hear voices and have those experiences. I'm glad that the guys at Ninja Theory kind of asked us to come along and help to build an experience that's positive when it comes out, and get myself a copy and have a go.
I think all the way through I was really inspired by how the conversations have translated into the game in a way that I think I didn't imagine was possible. So wonderful, really wonderful.
I really hope that others will follow the lead they've set and use the power of something like a video game to change people's perceptions, to increase understanding, and ultimately to make some of the stigma around voice hearing and other experiences go away.
For me, it was really exciting to see something that I explore scientifically being represented so beautifully in a character who's trying to penetrate the mysteries of the environment in which they've been placed, with all of this strange uncertainty and noise and conflicting information that they're getting. I'm very excited by this way of trying to represent mental illness, because I think it actually might be offering us insights that we wouldn't get from pure scientific explorations, and actually giving us quite an empathic view of what it might be like.
Mental illness has been with us for as long as we have been on this planet, but why? Why hasn't evolution stamped out this weakness from within our gene pool? I often pondered this question until I realized that the question had an inbuilt flaw. It assumes that being and thinking differently is a weakness. The only reason we have computers, spacecraft, medicine, poetry, art, and yes, even video games is because individuals are able to simulate new abstract realities in their minds and share them with the rest of us. We need people to be willing to see differently in order for us to progress and survive as society. And we need to be open to these new ways of seeing. And it is this spirit that motivated me to create Senua's story and share it with you.
超赞！那今天直播先到这里，可能之后慢慢找时间，慢慢后续的二中的部分，把所有的那个图腾找到。相信应该第二次应该就不会再这么压抑，因为大家都知道剧情大概有预期。那今天直播就先到这里了，大家先休息，等下洗个澡，沉淀一下。这是特别赞。对啊，你看也不觉得这个，我觉得很赞诶。虽然说我刚刚那一段很长，可是很有兴趣把它看完。我真的觉得他们身为游戏制作，我觉得很有想法，也我觉得 中找了一个题材，就很有趣。他也不是这么喜欢虚幻，就真实的东西其实是最这个。突然忘记《星际效应》的导演说的什么话，忘记了，反正就是这很真实的呈现一个我们不了解的世界，不需要去创造，真实的从造出。好了，点开晚安啦。原本觉得蛮想直播的原声的，就算了，休息一下。哇，那就这样，拜喽。